Hello, my name is Justina, and today I felt inspired to start a YouTube channel. The first thing that I want to talk about is a NOBUY year. That is a project that I decided to try out, test myself. In this video I want to talk about what it is, what kind of content I think I might be making, and lastly I want to quickly say what my rules for the NOBUY year are. So yeah, first things first, what is a NOBUY year? I think the name kind of explains it already. It is a year-long project which I will be starting on January 1st and finishing on 31st of December, when I will not be buying any cosmetics. So for me that means makeup products, hair care, body care, and skincare. So the only exceptions that I have made for myself are all the replacements. So if I run out of everything of a given category, I am allowed to buy a new thing for that category. That means if I run out of all of my powders and I don't have anything to serve this specific function that a powder serves for me, I will be allowed to buy a new powder. That being said, I have a big collection. I have a lot of makeup, so I don't expect to be buying too many replacements. I might buy maybe a mascara, maybe a powder actually, maybe a concealer. I don't expect it being too many things. It will definitely not be eyeshadow palettes. Will definitely not be highlighters, definitely not blushes, not bronzers. I have a lot of those. Rule number 2 is I will allow myself to buy a thing that is not a replacement for 2 occasions in the year. That will be my birthday in July and Christmas in December. I am allowed to buy a singular item. So for example, a lip gloss. Or another thing would be a set. Not a set that I combine myself, but a set that is sold as a set, created by a brand or a store. So if I have a set of lipsticks that is sold together in the store, I am allowed to buy that and count that as a single item. I am making that exception specifically also because I do think I might want to buy an advent calendar for December, and I am planning to consider that a set, even though it's big. My rule number 3 is I am not going to be making any declutters, and that is because I don't want to declutter something with the thought of, oh, I'll not have anything in this category, so I will be allowed to buy something new. The only reason why I might allow myself to declutter things is if they are unusable. They're expired, broken, not my shade dramatically, stuff like that. But if something is not my favorite, but I can still use it, I will continue using it until it's gone. I think those are all of my rules that I want to mention. I might have some more that I'm forgetting right now, this being my first ever YouTube video in my life. I will allow myself to not overthink it. So the third thing I wanted to talk about is what kind of content I think I might be posting here, especially considering that a lot of YouTube content in general, but also specifically at the moment, is based on new things and reviews and sales. And I'm not gonna be doing that, which I am really excited for, because I am curious to see where my creativity takes me. I want to consider that another part of the challenge. I will also be doing that on my Instagram. Things that I'm thinking about is I want to do a makeup inventory, show you my collection, swatch it. I will want to make some reviews of the things that I have right now. Personally, I don't think that reviews are only useful for new things. I enjoy watching reviews from other people of things that are not new at all. I often buy things that are not new at all, so I still think that might be valuable. I want to post content around getting to know my collection, exploring, relearning to love the things that I have instead of seek the newness. I also want to do some empties, things that I put on my wish list, duping the vibes. Those are just a few ideas that I'm currently having. I hopefully will have more. I also like doing makeup, so I might post some makeup looks that I do. I know that to some of my friends in real life especially, this might seem like a pretty weird thing to do. There are a few reasons. One of them is I have a lot of makeup and I feel like I want to use the things that I have more. And I would anyways, but I want to make it a thing. I want to make it something fun for me. I want to make it something that I'm actually doing, something that I'm focusing on, something that I'm thinking about. And while I do enjoy testing new makeup and trying new things, and being on top of the new thing and knowing what's the best, what's popular, and so on, I also don't really want to have a makeup collection that takes up a whole room. I know that some people do. I know that for some people that is a thing. For them, it's also their job. For me, it's not. I want to have a collection that I can control, remember, and know really well. I just want to have a bit more space. It is a fun way to achieve all of those goals. I guess I also want to mention why I'm even posting that and why I'm making this so public and online. Now exploring more and more possibilities and my own creativity on Instagram, I find it very interesting to learn new things. I really enjoy learning the content creation part of the thing, the idea creation, the editing, recording videos, editing videos, coming up with ideas. I just want to have fun with it. I also think that I am more likely to not cancel my not cancel my rules if I am posting about it and using it as a theme for my content. And that is why. Like, I can't really buy anything, because if I buy something new, I would want to show it. So I can't. Then you would know that I broke my rules and I might feel embarrassed about that. So I guess it is my way of putting pressure on myself in a fun way. It is kind of lighthearted anyways. Another thing, I guess, is for me personally, seeing other people do no-buys and talk about it and do it publicly and explain things. It is very inspiring to me. That is one of the reasons why I am doing that in the first place. Seeing other people do this also gives me ideas on how to make it fun and how to not focus on the not doing something part, but rather on doing the things that I will be doing instead. I hope I covered everything. This is just the beginning. This is my first video ever. And yeah, beginnings are rough. I'm excited to learn how to do this better. Let's consider that an introduction. Please do all of the YouTube-y things, the liking, the commenting, the sharing, definitely the subscribing. See you next time. Bye! And this is also for my friends who were asking me to make a speaking video. I hope you're satisfied.